Big story here. This one is actually really pretty trippy. You know that I get down with the science stuff. We're kind of nerds on the podheads, especially when it's like really trippy stuff. But we talked about it before. The world's first living robots, right?
Yeah.
These are a thing, okay? Yeah. If you haven't heard about it before, they're called Xenobots. And they were created a few years ago, but these are literally robots that were formed from stem cells, not robots, but they're living tissue, formed from stem cells from African clawed frogs. Okay. And they take their T cells and then they basically bunch them up together and program them. I mean, it's pretty crazy how you think about this. I do have a clue on how it works, but ultimately, just to give you the skinny on it, they program these living robots to have a purpose, to serve a purpose, to do something, and they do it. Well, the big news today is that these robots are now reproducing. So they've been programmed to make other Xenobots
of themselves, right?
Well, I don't know. Good thing or bad thing. Some people might think, oh my God, Skynet, it's taking over. It's here.
Worse than Skynet.
But it could be a good thing. First of all, we got a video. Yes. Let's play the video of how Xenobots work. Not that one. The first one. Then I got to mix. Yeah, okay, so you saw it right there. Pretty crazy. The Xenobots, they're called, less than a millimeter wide, bro. So they're tiny little biobes. They were first invented in 2020 after experiments showed that they could move, work together in groups, and self-heal. These little popcorn chicken little things, look like little popcorn shrimp little things are actually they're programmable robots. And they use the frog cells because the frog's ability to reproduce at such a fast rate. And so now basically what they've done is that they program these robots, and we're up against it, so I'll just give you the quick. They program these robots to make more robots. So in the next video, before we pull it up, I'll just tell you the next video, what you're going to see is these little, they look like little popcorn shrimp, basically moving around as they're programmed to, grabbing other T cells and making their other. So in the first video, you saw the painstaking process of manually making these Xenobots. But now
that's it. You got to make one, essentially.
Exactly. And now they're going to be able to reproduce themselves. So multiplying this into applications into the millions. Check out the video.
You literally only have to make one.
Looks like a little popcorn chicken. I swear I got to get hungry every time I watch this video.
Whoa, somebody needs a lung over there.
Yeah, for real.
We'll go to break and I'll talk a little bit more about it because we only have
I'll just say
all we have after this is.
So that's what they're doing. They're going in a circle and it's making another one.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. So stem cells, they're unspecialized cells, right? And we've heard about this to help people with spinal cord injuries, and it's been a lot of what do you call it? A lot of debate about it, right? Because where you come from. Okay. So anyway, these they have the ability to develop into different cell types, right? So these Xenobots were researched from the frog embryos and left them to incubate. So most people think of robots as made of metals and ceramics, but it's actually not so much. A robot is made of that. Basically, it's organic, but it's the way the robot is made. It's clearly an organism made genetically unmodified from a frog. But what it is that they're able to code that DNA to follow a script, to follow a program. So when they code that DNA to run around, do circles, and build other robots, the meaning behind that, right? That's what we want to get to. What's the application? Why is this important? Who cares about Xenobots other than the fact that they're cool? They look cool as shit.
It's the future, man.
Well, they're less than a millimeter wide. And you can program to do anything, like go into a person's bloodstream and attack all of their cancer cells, or go into a person's bloodstream, into a person's spinal cord and mimic whatever's broken in there, right? Mm-hmm. Go to a person who's got brain injuries, go into a person who's got nerve injuries and repair it. Basically, anything you want it to do, it can replace it, do it. It can reproduce, for Pete's sake. And now that it doesn't take them to do it manually, they're going to be able to reproduce these Xenobots by the millions, which is what they're going to need to actually use them.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, they said they were in this article that I read, they said they could use it to help clean up the oceans. They can help use it. Yep. They can use it to help radioactive waste. Can use it to treat people inside the body. Yeah. So
these are some of the biggest issues that humans have been dealing with in the last 100 years, 200, whoever. And these and clean water, these little chicken nuggets, these little Pac-Mans, bro. This is the beginning of a movie right here. Like we are at the cusp of something really cool, man.
Or we all die.
Yeah. Or they take Terminator over and they just like, yeah.
That's gonna face, but it's gonna go beyond that.
Man, you just got to be careful with this shit.
Yeah, if it turns into too much, like they just Skynet us and they just start going in our bodies and exploding us from the inside out and all that crazy shit, that'll suck.
Yeah,
but
I'll take the win here. You know, I'll stay glass half full here.
Sure.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Anyway.
What's up, everybody? It's your boys Frank the Tank and JB Perez from the Podheads Web Show. Here to remind you to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, hit the alerts button if you want to find out every time we drop some new fire.
Yeah, that's right. And we're dropping new videos every day at 4:20. So if you like what you saw, click here or here for more content from the Podheads.